Hey everyone, Zach from OK Blue Spartan 107 here. I had just finished up recording Five Nights at Freddy's episode, and that was a tad bit stressful. So I decided to play this game. It's called Serena,
right
and
there. Maybe I could have another look.
shut up, dude. And it's apparently like a short point-and-click adventure kind of game that you can play with a twist ending or something like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. This guy's been speaking a bit since I was trying to start the game. So let's go ahead and investigate the photo.
Serena? Why can't I see you more clearly? Why can't I even remember?
That's weird.
This was taken on that crisp winter night at our mutual friend's hunting lodge. We came back indoors, laughing, giddy as teenagers. It was truly like an enchanted time, like we were in a magic circle where no sorrow or pain could touch us. My love, we don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one is quite important. The guy who snapped this, our host that night, used an actual film camera. It was a different world back then. My love.
I'm gonna put that down. I don't think he has anything else to say.
Serena enjoyed spice in our life. I preferred it more bland. We were so different on some points.
You always put too much salt in, dear. Think about your pressure.
Well, that's very interesting to hear someone actually speaking.
The furniture came with the cabin. Considering how off the beaten path this place is, that helped make up our mind. Sometimes she would brush her leg against mine under the table when we were eating. A curious, sensual thrill. The table is worn but sturdy, just like our relationship was. Or is. I just don't know anymore.
That's weird, dude. Let's see. How do you move? Do you not move? Do you not use WASD or anything? You gotta. Oh, okay. Vanish in town. That looks interesting.
So much wisdom and happiness in this bookcase. My life would have been much poorer without all this. The smell of old books is intoxicating. What happens to wood pulp as it ages gives it that distinctive vanilla smell. I loved it when we took down one of my favorites and curled up on the bed to read together as the wind howled outside on cold winter nights. Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too.
Horton hears some unpleasant truths about himself. What? Is that an actual book?
A lot of rarities and special editions here. I didn't lend out my Necronomicon, did I? No, of course not.
An Evil Dead reference. Wow, I did not expect that. I didn't lend out my Necronomicon, did I? I don't know. Are you Ash Williams?
Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too. So many afternoons spent in this armchair.
Okay.
Sharing meals with a good red wine was one of the great pleasures in our relationship, especially in the intimacy of this cabin.
I'm assuming that's the red wine over there? What can I do?
I should probably eat. Can't remember the last time I ate, yet I don't feel hungry.
There we go. That's interesting to know. It's all the nutrition facts. Let's go this way. Oh, this is interesting to look at. What is this? Giving me some feedback? No? I don't know why, but I got like some pain or something, some weird signals going through my arm, like right here, probably because of when I was playing Five Nights at Freddy's.
I still can't understand. Even the features of her face feel hazy and distant, like remnants of a broken dream.
Hmm. What's this? Come, love, with peace in your heart, said Nima of the ice
Somewhere
blue
in
eye.
here,
Oh,
in our
okay.
private refuge, there must be something that reminds me of her.
Okay, I'm gonna try to read this again. Come, love, with peace in your heart, said Niam of the ice blue eyes. Ride with me, shed your mortal guise. Here is our mount, a snow-white mare. Come, Oisin, to my gardens fair. In the land of
I
youth,
miss her so
Fuck it!
much. How is it possible that I can't remember her face?
Come, Oisin, to my gardens fair. In the land of youth, ply your art. Ours shall be the cycle of days. Ours, sun and sky and rainbow waves. Yeah, I can do a pretty good poet's voice.
I should look around some more. I have to remember her face.
Well, if you're not remembering her face, you might have,
It's too painful. I want to, but not yet.
Okay, fuck you then. Okay.
We found this trunk at a flea market. We used to love rummaging around those in our early years.
Okay, that's great. Can I please go? There we go. Because you're not going to want to go to it right now, so I need to leave. Look at other things.
Our
Like,
refuge from the world. A place of warmth and passion.
yeah, I think we figured that out. You didn't need to say that out loud.
Quite a large armoire for our admittedly Spartan needs. She uses most of it.
Why exactly did you use the word Spartan there? I never understood people that use the word Spartan.
She is fairly religious. Not me. I'm the cold and cynical bastard. But I don't remember that ever being an issue between us.
I'm sort of like stuck in between two mindsets. Like, the way I say it, I have the heart of a Christian but a mind of an atheist. So,
She adored all things of nature. I remember her long walks out in the woods. Sometimes we joked we needed to be so far out in the woods because that's how our sex life was. Far out.
too much information, man. Alright, what's up with the comic books? Or the magazines, or whatever.
The clock is a trophy from our flea market adventures. Chalk this particular purchase up to every cabin needs one.
Oh, it says the time's 6:15, but does the time actually move? I can't tell.
It's a beautiful day, though there's an unnatural calm surrounding the area.
An unnatural calm. I have no idea what you mean.
There's a strand of blonde hair in the comb. Hers. I used it too, when shaving. Comme une évidence. Serena's favorite perfume.
Oh, good on her.
Dearest, how do I say any of this? I like your way with words, but if I don't write this, I don't know what I'll do. My life feels so unreal now, dreamlike, but wonderfully so. Let me try, even if clumsily. The hours I spent with you when we last met are precious to me. I was so lost such a short time ago. Everything seemed drained of color and feeling. I think we were meant to find each other, to bring meaning to our lives again, make sense of the confusion shrouding both of us. When we stepped into the crystal silence of the snowy woods, away from the chatter of the guests, all nature seemed expectant, as if holding its breath, witnessing a rare moment of something infinitely better than what life in the ordinary run of things has to offer. Do you remember how the light crust of the snow glittered in the reflected light of the country house? How the copse of trees in which we walked was haloed with a magical aura? I felt the chill of the night air, and you opened your coat and enfolded me in your arms, and we hugged tight, sharing the warmth, sharing the only thing any of us have to share on this earth when you think about it. And then you toppled us on the snow, you devil. We laughed and rolled around, my head already spinning from the wine and crisp, pure night air and the stillness all around. We lay back, and I gasped when I realized what I was seeing. The luminous starscape, like a vast velvet cloth sprinkled with powdered sugar, like it can only be seen in the countryside. I had tears in my eyes when I turned to you and we kissed, and it felt like the only moment in all of time, or outside time, and ours was the only spark that could ignite the universe. You gave me these moments. You complete me in ways I never knew to dream of. Let me be the one who makes sense of the confusion whenever you feel lost again. We can make our own world against the rest of the world if need be. Together we can silence all the demons, heal all the wounds. I love you. In eternity yours, Serena.
It's been so long since I said her name out loud. I think that's the moment I fell in love with her, when she told me the soothing sound of her name.
Can I pick up anything? Fine. Why are you giving me the option to open these things if you're not going to let me do stuff?
So glad to meet you. My name is Serena.
The furniture came with the cabin, but the bedclothes we brought with us. A place like this needs some luxury, but without her... Big enough for a lifetime of mementos. We hated guns, so we never had any, even out here. But this would have been a good place to keep one, since it can be locked.
So you're saying I need to find a key or something?
We found this trunk at a flea market. We used to love rummaging around those in our early years. Big enough for a lifetime of We hated guns. We found this trunk big enough for a... We hated guns, so we never had any, even out here.
Oh, that's great.
Our dining table. Quite modest, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. No, I don't want to leave right now. There's still something for me in here.
Well then, what do I need? A key? That's an interesting picture.
This window never got much attention. Then again, the view isn't nearly as spectacular. Priorities, right?
Is that a baby crib? That's weird.
I could tell plenty of stories about this table. To be honest, I'm surprised it's still in one piece.
Come sit with me. I want to talk. And cuddle.
Oh man, I'd love a girl to cuddle with. But can't exactly have that right now, since, you know, going to college, you don't have too much time to have a girlfriend if you want to, well, do stuff like I do, which normally just ends up being record stuff for YouTube. Plus, you know, this isn't exactly a stable job at the current moment, so I couldn't just go ahead and, like, treat a girl to a nice date like I want to. Can I open this?
We all have our skeletons in the closet, but not Serena. She was perfect.
Yeah, I'm calling bullshit.
I'm not sure why, but I don't feel like opening it. The sole thought of it drains what little energy I have left in me.
Well,
She
that's too
used to keep
bad.
magazines, paperback novels, usual stuff on these nightstands when we were staying here.
Good night, love.
She would always bring her reading material like I did. Why are these nightstands so empty? Dust everywhere. The amount of dust on it might make me hack up a lung. It's full of little scratches and gouges. Dust the amount of dust on it might make me hack up a lung. She always thought our relationship was a blessing. God, how I miss her. No longer the cynical asshole, I guess. Her faith came as a surprise to me. She was never prudish about sex, so I just didn't expect it. I guess people simply aren't that predictable. No, I don't want to read right now. Especially not a Bible. I have no need for the words in there. Curious, maybe I should have let her bring some plants inside. She
Dang
liked
it.
them a lot. A plant is a plant. Beautiful to some, boring to others. They say these things are alive. If they are, it must be a horrible existence, confined in their own silent, dark world. We have much more interesting things than this plant inside the cabin, like my books.
Well, now, we know who you favor. I want to head back towards the books real quick. I just want to see if any of them have anything nice to say.
A lot of rarities and special editions here.
Well, maybe not this section. Let's see if we can look up.
I didn't lend out my Necronomicon, did I? No. Of course not.
Crowdfunding, or how I met some great people and went broke.
Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too.
What the fuck? So you want to be a purple tentacle? What?
A lot of rarities and special editions.
Okay, if you're not going to tell me new shit, I'm not going to listen.
I didn't lend out my Necronomicon, did I? No. Of course not. Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too. I have more pressing things on my mind right now than culinary exploits. The stove looks like something from World War I. Considering how basic and ancient the kitchen is, it's a wonder what we managed to do with it from time to time. Well, she mostly.
Feeling peckish, dear?
The stove looks like something from World War I. The dining table was well worn even when we acquired the cabin. You could tell from its appearance that it had been the centerpiece of many happy occasions. And there were many more to come. Our dining table. Quite modest, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I could tell plenty of stories about this table. To be honest, I'm surprised it's still in one piece.
I don't exactly know what I'm supposed to be doing, which is, well, actually why this is kind of getting boring, but I do want to play this. This is a tad bit intriguing, it's just...
We used to keep a pitcher of water and a glass on this nightstand, but they're not here now. There's a thick layer of dust and an almost invisible outline where we kept the water pitcher. It hasn't been long enough for so much dust to accumulate. Has it? For some reason, I always slept on the side of the bed closer to the window. Never asked myself why. We weren't good at housekeeping, always focusing on other aspects of our life together. But the dust does stand out a lot more when Serena's suddenly not here. I'll dust it off some other time. For some reason, I always slept on the side of the bed closer to the window. Never asked myself why.
Oh, you're making this boring, dude.
Yes, blonde hair like sun rays. I'm remembering. What's wrong with my memory? Did I have a stroke? She also had a brush, but I can't see it anywhere, nor some of her other personal items. It's just a regular comb bought from a supermarket, new enough to still have all its teeth. There's only an outhouse, and for some reason, whoever erected the rickety thing didn't think to include wall-to-wall mirrors, so this came in handy. Should I dust for fingerprints? I might if I were in a detective story.
I bet you that's a fourth wall break. You notice that this is just a point-and-click adventure game.
After all these years, it permanently smells of her and her perfume. The last thing I need now is to see myself in the mirror. I must look awful. There's dust on this, too. It's everywhere. After all these years, it permanently smells of her and her perfume. I've always told Serena that she doesn't need to wear perfume. Her presence is magical enough already.
Wow.
It smells so elegant. There's violet leaf and silk tree blossom, I think. This perfume is perfect for Serena. Why didn't I ever notice? We were happy for a long time, at least I think we were. But as time passed, we fought about every little thing, even this. I keep looking at her things, remembering all the good and bad. Depends on how you look at it. Either a wonderful sensory stimulant, an aphrodisiac, or a subtle weapon in the mating rituals of Homo sapiens. We were happy for a long time, at least I think we were. But as time passed, we fought about every little thing, even this.
Yeah, I think we're good here. So what am I missing?
There are no monsters under the bed. I guess they're all in my head.
Oh yeah, the popular saying. We all stopped looking under our bed for monsters when we realized they were inside our heads. And then some people actually let the monsters win. Not me though, not me.
I feel too restless to sleep right now.
Then give me a key to open the chest.
I don't sleep well without Serena next to me. Both a blessing and a curse, I suppose. I better stay in case Serena comes back. There's always a chance she might return. There's nothing for me out there. This door has been creaking for years. One of the many things I promised I would fix.
That you obviously didn't.
I have this gut feeling that I shouldn't leave just yet.
Then let me open up this chest, because this is obviously what you want me to do.
We found this trunk at a flea market. We used to love rummaging around those in our early years.
Why? Why are you doing this to me, game? What am I missing?
The dining table was well worn even when we acquired the cabin. You could tell from its appearance that it had been the centerpiece of many happy occasions, and there were many more to come.
And now I can see your
We
face.
don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one is quite important.
Well, glad to see you're remembering.
The guy who snapped this, our host that night, used an actual film camera. It was a different world back then. Is there anything worse than beautiful memories turning to dust? I feel like I don't even have the strength to lift the lid. What once gave me so much joy now fills me with unbearable sorrow. Big enough for a lifetime of mementos.
Still won't let me access it, will ya? What about the door?
Why? You might just as well stay here.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go over to that clock then, because that clock decided to
How long
ring.
has it been, I wonder? I can't tell. I miss her so much. That ticking, it never stops. I've wasted so much time in my life. Did I ever take a break to show her how much I truly cared? The clock has always been rather autonomous. No matter how many times we've wound it up, it keeps going out of sync. Actually, I think it might have gone out of sync again. No trusting this clock. I wonder what time it is. As if it mattered. The clock has always been rather autonomous. No matter how many times we've wound it up, it keeps going out of sync.
What am I supposed to do now?
How could I possibly forget the color of her hair like that? Even for a moment. She was my girl with the sun in her hair. What's happened to me? I liked to watch her comb her hair before she came to bed, but that was so long ago. At some point, I just stopped. She also had a brush, but I never noticed it before, but there's a tiny crack in it. Well, it's a hairline fracture. I still remember when this thing smelled of fresh paint. How did I miss everything getting dinkier, more worn? I should have renewed our life somehow, but money was always so tight. The last thing I need now is to see myself in the mirror. I must look awful. Proust wrote all his life about the associative power of tastes and smells. He spent his last years in retreat from the world, though, writing in a cork-lined bedroom. It's too tangy, too poignant. Brings it all back.
Do I even matter to you anymore? Do you even notice anything I do? How I look? How I smell?
I keep looking at her things, remembering all the good. And bad.
Oh, I just realized I missed these compartments.
She always reminded me to take these. I never asked her to. She just did it. I've been so immature about these. Even resorted to the old pill under the tongue trick more than a few times. She deserved better. I tried to flush these a long time ago, but someone noticed, as if she cared about my impotent life.
I didn't need to know that.
High blood pressure. What a load of bull. I've never felt better in my life.
I'm sick and tired of having to pamper you like a baby. Fine, I hope you have a great, lonely time at the hospital.
All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Okay then.
Where are you going? Oh, that's rich. Just run away.
I just needed to blow off steam, to be somewhere else, just for a while. But I can't even remember what we argued about. Unless she was the one who left. I torture myself trying to remember. I'm too upset to even think straight.
I'm trying to grab the keys.
I hate her so much.
Wow, dude.
All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Fine then, fuck you.
That incessant noise! I should smash this useless antique to pieces right now! It can't keep the time for 5 minutes straight. Chimes completely at random and never stops making that infernal noise. But hey, guess who thought it was so cute? This thing has caused me more sleepless nights than I care to remember. No wonder I'm going crazy.
Oh no, I think you're going crazy over other things.
I torture myself trying to remember. The stains on this bed suddenly make me mad. Angry even. Why must life always end up so sordid and hateful? I'm not crawling in there. I'm too riled up for that, and it's just not dark enough anyway.
Why must I always be the one to fill the damn pitcher?
When did the place get so out of hand? I hate dust, and so did she, but here's a whole freaking cake of it!
That's still useless.
I should tear all her filthy, disease-ridden clothes apart and burn them! Everything she wore, just to lure me in. Not even these violent impulses give me the strength I need to open the armoire. What is wrong with me? Stupid, feeble-minded woman with her silly, menial things. It was she who didn't deserve me. I wouldn't waste my intellect on this sublunary distraction. She probably cared more for this plant than she cared for me. I'm too upset to even think straight. It's just a book. What good will reading a fairy tale do me?
Oh, shut up.
God has never been there for me when I needed comfort. Why would he want to go out of his mysterious ways to help me now? I hate her so much.
Okay then, I'm just gonna leave the book alone before you tear it to pieces. Sure, it's a book, and it's probably 90% inaccurate at this moment in time, but it's just a book! I don't want people to wreck books just because of things they say.
Part of me still thinks she'll forgive me and come back, but I've lost all hope now.
I'm just an idiot. What is this picture even?
It's like looking into my own soul right now. This armchair. This is where we had that talk. That damn...
I've been trying so hard, but we lost something along the way. Did you get my letter? Will you just listen to me for once? God, you're always... Wait, where are you going? Don't walk away from me.
all of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. I want to hurl the whole damn lot into the lake, or just tear at the pages until the wind sweeps them away.
Dude, leave the books alone.
Some of these started a mildew long ago. Nothing gold can stay. Frost. All those words, those damn words. My whole life's been consumed by them. Now I have none left to say. I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Aw, I wanted to hear the Necronomicon comment more.
Tried to be charitable with her, but what did it get me? Honestly, she could rarely carry a tune, so her humming habit got on my nerves. My wife has no indulgence given except what comes to her from heaven. We eat little, we drink less. This earth breeds not our happiness. William Blake. Never those dry, blackened omelets again. Good riddance. Why torture myself trying to remember?
Sit down. We need to talk.
Okay. Oh my god, what's going on with her face?
She's angry now. Part of me realizes I should be more shocked by this, but for some reason, I just feel numb, beyond it. She was lying to me and manipulating me all the time. Why did I let her do that?
I don't know, dude. I could ask myself the same thing, but really, I don't freaking care anymore.
I'm the one who should have been scowling. She played me like a harp and made me look like a complete idiot.
I don't know.
I'm too upset to even think straight.
Obviously.
Yes, go ahead and empty the whole salt shaker on your meal. I hope you choke.
When did it go so wrong? This was supposed to be a... We weren't supposed to fight here.
You just don't get it, do you? You never do.
I hate her so much. Truth is, I could have used this spice to get some of her abominations down my throat. She never had any sense for balancing a meal. It was either spicy hot, almost empty. So typical of you, Serena. Not one limit. All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
Oh, there we go.
It's just a bunch of schmaltzy junk. The jewelry box. What is it doing here?
I sit here on the train, taking me to my final farewell to the ones who brought me to this world. I see the smiling couples on their way to new adventures and think, that used to be us. We had joy and laughter and friends once, but a memory is not the thing itself. You're very good at letting things you don't want to face slip off you. You continue as if nothing has changed, lost in your own lifeless world. Words and dreams may be enough for you. You know what? You'll get a chance to test that soon. I question how I once saw things. How much of what I thought we had were my own feelings, and how much of your manipulation, because you are so very good with words, aren't you? You knew how to use them when we met, and for the longest time, I went along with the romantic whirl you conjured up around our shabby, isolated existence. Oh, it took me long enough to see it for what it was. And there were these moments that you swept me off on foolish flights of fancy, when I threw myself into your fantasies. You wove your spell, plying me with your magic and with wine in equal measure, and I was taken in like the lost little girl I was. Do you realize all the pain you've caused me? They say if you have to ask whether someone loves you, you already know the answer. Protestations to the contrary can no more convince me any more than I can make my own mother or father draw breath again. Your aloofness tells a different story.
Wow.
I no longer know what you're thinking. With my parents gone and with your refusal to even accompany me in my time of need, something broke. Or maybe it happened long ago, but I never saw it so clearly before, even after everything. I don't make you feel comfortable? Really? That's all you have to say? I won't waste any more life waiting for things that'll never come. Of course, that's what you expect me to do. Play the good wife so no one will laugh at you for being the failure you are, to shield you from the truth of your existence. Lost in your books and vapid verse, blithely drifting into the mists of time, as if not even a footnote, when you could be raking at it if you'd only used your words for anything other than personal indulgence. You talked and talked about your path, the winter blueness of my eyes, all that nonsense. And the years rolled by, the seasons came and went, on, you pursuing your dreams that will never be, lost in your damned words, looking for clues you'll never find. I'm sure you're doing it even now with your rotting books. You took the best years of my life, and gave only empty words in return. We've gone as far as we can, and something's got to give. S.
Wow. Holy shit, dude. You got dumped hard.
A shrine to naivety. I don't see anything else of value.
Alright, well, thank you for finally opening up this fucking thing. I'm curious. What about the armoire?
Is this where she kept her secrets? I should take a look inside. Where to put it? I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Ah, here we go. Nope.
Why torture myself trying to remember?
Well, doesn't look like anything interesting in here. I don't want to get the random talks about the Bible and shit again. I don't like talking about it because I'm conflicted on things like that. So
I'm too upset to even think straight.
let me see if I can get the keys.
I hate her so much.
Still can't pick up the keys. Okay.
She once told me how I supposedly used words to fool her somehow, but what did she think this stuff was? Natural?
Hmm. You tell me.
How was I supposed to react when she used this anyway? She knew I loved her. It's not like we have to say it over and over again.
Sometimes it's all someone wants. They want to make sure that they remember.
The smell of this disgusts me. So many lies, so much deceit. She probably left it here just to spite me. How could I have been so blind? Her vanity, always fixing her hair before bed, doting on her hair like a child. But I'm being unfair. Would I have wanted her to be some frump? I'm too angry to even care. All she cared about was herself all along. Her needs, her feelings. That's all that ever mattered to her. What about mine? I can't even bear to look at my face. She's really done a number on me.
Dearest. And then you...
Yeah, it's just a repeat of the same message. We're not going to focus on that. Oh, okay.
Do I deserve to be forgiven? What about all the things she did and all the things she said?
I don't know, man. I still don't
Words and
know.
dreams may be enough for you, but you know what? You'll get a chance to test that soon because I've had enough.
All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
Huh? Why is there a stain right there?
I couldn't care less about this damn thing. Why torture myself trying to remember?
Alright, let's see if the picture has anything new to say.
I'm too upset to even think straight.
Oh, okay. This changed. Changeable mind, insolent wretch! Who was it made the first overtures? Named love unending as time endures. Even as we rode across my father's realm, the mystic sea burnished thy poet's helm. Know this, scribe it in thy final sketch. Spell thy love without fault to the fey, or end thy life with feet of mortal clay. Okay, that's weird.
I hate her so much. All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
I know what I'm supposed to do now.
It's finally sinking in. She's not coming back. Nothing in this cabin will ever change again unless it's by my hand.
I wish I knew what was going on.
I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Yeah, it's still the same.
I should just destroy this useless junk. But not even the venom inside me gives me strength. Why torture myself trying to remember? I'm too upset to even think straight.
You know, I just realized he had one of those slingshots, like one of those easy to make homemade slingshots. There's been a dream catcher up there that I missed.
I hate her so much.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. Did I see shadows move? No. Just my imagination. Sunlight. birdsong. Nothing feels worse when there's no hope. No chance of anything. The light is so dim here. Makes me want to chop down every tree outside.
Is there like a little menu you can open up or something? Or is it just a simple point and click? Huh? Oh no, this is interesting.
I want to know what's inside this thing. I just need to set it down somewhere where I can sit down and open it.
Okay, now you're telling me.
Her wedding ring or mine? But what is it doing here? Oh, please, no. I remember how happy these made her. She smiled. That wonderful smile. It's hers. I can't believe she would just leave it here. Where the hell is she? No. It can't be true. No. No, I didn't do it. I need to wake up from this nightmare. I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Well, fuck off, too.
I must have gifted these to make amends or something. Or did I? Did I ever gift her anything? She loved her trinkets more than she loved me. Right? Why torture myself trying to remember? I'm too upset to even think straight.
Well, alright, now that you've actually looked inside the jewelry box, will you open up that armoire? Whoa!
Do you realize how stupid this was? We had a plan. I took measures
My
to
God.
ensure nothing like this would happen.
What is this?
But no,
It can't.
couldn't help your damn self.
It isn't.
We can't risk moving it now. The bulldozers are coming any
How
minute.
did it happen?
Don't
I
worry.
can't remember.
We spent much time here.
It's already rotten beyond recognition.
Right after all this time,
But how much time has passed?
3 months since you.
It's dry and withered.
Give me the kerosene.
A body takes at least weeks to... How long has it been? I can't even remember how I did it. Maybe I didn't. Do I have brain damage? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
This got really dark. Where does the rest of her body go?
Those noises sound like more than one person. Who can it be? The police? Are they coming for me? I deserve it, but I want to see who it is first. There's something about those voices. I must know. The window. The sun is a silent death for some. Dehydration, delirium. If I smash the window, I could just slit my wrists with the shards. Bashing my head through might cut a carotid artery, even quicker than the wrists.
I guess you want me to check one of the other windows? Like this one? Oh yeah.
Do you realize how stupid this was? We had a plan. I took measures to ensure nothing like this would happen. But no, you couldn't help your damn self. We can't risk moving it now. The bulldozers are coming any minute.
Fire will do it.
Do you think they will buy it after all this time? It's been months since you...
Don't worry. It's all covered. He spent much time here.
Fine. Give me the kerosene.
What? Can I leave?
Oh shit. We forgot your... Fuck. It was so stupid to leave it. Why did you do that?
Can you calm down? I couldn't bear to wear it any longer.
Let
It's
me
in a
go!
safe place. We'll
Please!
take it from the ashes.
No, not like this. Please. No.
Come on! Oh, fucking hell! Wow. Whoa! Okay, I'm not going to be silent for the rest of this, because I'm pretty sure that when it ends, it's going to shut the game down, so I'm going to just say thank you guys for watching this. This was a very interesting, short, little point-and-click adventure called Serena. You can go ahead and get it on Steam for free. I can recommend it, I guess. It's a bit frustrating when you don't know what you're doing, but you can figure it out, so... Thank you all for watching. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Comment below for suggestions on future things you might want to see. Share this video with your friends. Subscribe if you're new. And, of course, have a good day. And I'll see you next time. Peace out.
Thank you for watching. Be sure to like this video and subscribe for future videos. You may also, of course, follow me on social media sites. Comment below for anything you wish to have me go ahead and put up on this channel. And, of course, you may also share this with your friends to get the word out. Thank you. Peace out.